Hello, I'm Manol from Tequila Bar Funky Monkey. A friend of mine once told me that we live in a very interesting place and it has some energies and magnetism that always brings together certain individuals of creative nature, and new ideas and inspiration is born. So that's what happened to me once. I was a regular customer at this very bar and a good friend with the owner Ivan. So two guys from Sofia, bartenders, offered to us to make some cocktails, show us the original recipes, and we said okay. And I ordered a whiskey cocktail, and it was something I've never tried before. And I asked the bartender, "What's inside, man?" And he said, "There is this and that, but there is mainly love." At the end of the night, Ivan told him that I'm a bartender too. So one of the guys told me that I should keep doing what I do and progress and learn more. But I didn't see myself doing that at that time, because I was just pouring drinks and passing food to the waiters. But Ivan was very inspired by them and started experimenting in his bar. So I was here almost every night, and I got inspired by Ivan's enthusiasm to learn more and do more. So I started experimenting myself behind the bar, and that's how my journey in the world of mixology began. And I wanted to recreate this special place in a drink, because what makes a place special is the people you've met there, at least for me. And the old part of town has this earthy and natural character, and like I said, the energies, and I wanted to implement that in my drink. So I decided to make an old-fashioned type of cocktail using Chivas 12-year-old, and it's I choose that because it's very rich, smooth. It has those honey and herbal notes, which for me bring you that earthy, down-to-earth feeling. And it also has the Strotila single malt inside, which is made in one of the oldest distilleries in Scotland. So that was perfect for my idea and what I'm trying to recreate. So we start by gently bubbling 2 slices of ginger inside. Ivan very much likes ginger, so I had to implement that somehow. And it also brings out some of the herbal flavors and some of the whiskeys. So we don't do that too much. And after that we pour a generous amount of 60 ml of Chivas in our mixing glass. The brothers Chivas were very famous merchants, and they had the name that they can find everything and exotic items. And what I tried to implement and use as a sweet in my old-fashioned is dark forest honey infused with some thyme, because the honey itself is kind of rare and it doesn't have those floral notes. No, it's not that sweet. And I put the thyme because I live very near the forest and there's very much wild thyme there growing. And it reminds me of that because the old part is very close to the forest itself. So we put about 25 milliliters of that. And last but not least, we put some black walnut bitters. My grandma always used to make some walnut sweets, and that taste reminds me of nostalgia, of coziness and home, and I wanted to implement that inside. So we put only 1 dash of that, it's more than enough. And then we gently stir with some ice, not more than 10 seconds, not to dilute it too much. Check for dilution. And then we put a big ice cube in our glass and we double strain our cocktail, not to get some ginger inside. Then we get a fresh sprig of thyme, put some of the oils on the glass to have the aroma, put it as a garnish. And we add a dehydrated pear inside. And I give to you the old part of town. Cheers.